Want to speak real French from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at FrenchPod101.com.
Salut, je m'appelle Ingrid. Enchantée. Hi, I'm Ingrid. Nice to meet you. In this series, we are going to learn basic French expressions. It's super easy and it only takes 3 minutes. In this lesson, you are going to learn how to introduce yourself in French. There are only 2 sentences you need to do it. But first, it is important to clarify that in French, there is a difference between the formal and the informal language. Let's first see how French people introduce themselves in an informal situation. Salut, je m'appelle Ingrid. Enchantée de te rencontrer. Hi, I'm Ingrid. Nice to meet you. Salut, je m'appelle Ingrid. Enchantée de te rencontrer. Start by saying salut, je m'appelle. Then say your name. Salut, je m'appelle Ingrid. Finally, say enchantée de te rencontrer. Salut, je m'appelle Ingrid. Enchantée de te rencontrer. And now, let's see the same sentence in formal speech. Bonjour, je m'appelle Ingrid Dubreuil. Je suis enchantée de vous rencontrer. Good morning, I'm Ingrid Dubreuil. Nice to meet you. Bonjour, je m'appelle Ingrid Dubreuil. Je suis enchantée de vous rencontrer. So, what has changed from the previous introduction? Let's take a closer look at this together. Salut has been substituted with the formal greeting bonjour, French for good day. Je m'appelle Ingrid has not been changed. Je m'appelle stands in both cases for I am. However, during a formal self-introduction, we always say our last name, so I said Ingrid Dubreuil. Here, you would say your full name. Finally, pay attention to the ending. We went from te rencontrer to vous rencontrer. What is changing is the French word for you. In a formal sentence, we use the more polite word vous. One more time. The informal way to introduce yourself in French is Salut, je m'appelle Ingrid. Enchantée de te rencontrer. The formal way to introduce yourself is Bonjour, je m'appelle Ingrid Dubreuil. Je suis enchantée de vous rencontrer. Now it's time for Ingrid's insights. When you introduce yourself, it's a good habit to shake hands in France, and if you are not sure whether to use enchantée de te rencontrer or enchantée de vous rencontrer, just simply say enchanté, as I said at the beginning of this lesson. If you use the correct sentence with French people, they are definitely going to be impressed. Do you know how we say thank you in French? You will learn how to say this and many other words in the next lesson. À bientôt pour la prochaine leçon. See you then.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
No.
Please?
Hi, hello. Woo! Hey, how you doing? Today we're gonna see 10 ways to say hello in French. Here we go. Bonjour. Good morning. We say it in the morning. It's literally good day, but you can use it usually in the morning because then you can say bonsoir for the night or good night for the night. Salut. Hello. That's a more friendly way to say hi. Don't use it with your boss or at work or the first time you meet someone in kind of a professional setting. In that case, you use bonjour. And this one is more informal, so with friends or with people you are acquainted with a lot or friendly with. Comment allez-vous? How have you been? This one is again pretty formal, so if you want to say it with a friend, it would be comment vas-tu? So comment allez-vous is the formal way, so use it again with your boss or with people you don't really know. Usually you say, bonjour, comment allez-vous? Hi, hello, how have you been? Comment vas-tu? How are you? And now for the informal way, it's comment vas-tu? How are you? How you doing? So informal one for friends and family and people you know. Salut, comment vas-tu? Hi, how are you doing? Comment ça va? How is it going? Which means the same than the previous two, but it's another way of saying it. So how are you doing? Tell me in the comments. Comment se passe votre journée? How is your day? Leave it in the comment again. How is your day? I hope you are having a good one. My day is fine. Quoi de neuf? What's up? Literally, what is new? So this one is also familiar, so using it with French. Yeah, this one is informal, so you should use it with friends. Bonsoir. Good evening. This one you can use to greet people with or say goodbye as well. So if you say bonsoir when leaving, it also works. Use it when it's night or evening. Ravi de vous rencontrer. Nice to meet you. This one is a bit formal. So yeah, since you are meeting someone for the first time, I think it's appropriate to use in almost every cases. Or if you want to be a bit less formal because, for example, a friend introduces you to another friend, you can say ravi de te rencontrer or ravi de vous rencontrer. Nice to meet you. Comment ça va? How is everything? So you can use it instead of how are you doing? Comment ça va? How is everything? The end. So how are you doing, people? Leave it in the comment. Don't forget to check the website for more French and subscribe for more videos, and we will see you next time. Bonsoir if it's night. Bye-bye.
In the last lesson, we learned how to introduce ourselves in French. Today, we are going to learn how to use good manners as we thank people. Vous êtes prêts? Are you ready? Alors, c'est parti! So, let's start. There are several ways to thank someone. Let's start with the easiest. It is just one word. Merci. Merci. Merci means thank you. When saying thank you very much, you just need to add beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Beaucoup means a lot. So merci beaucoup is like saying thank you very much. During the last lesson, we mentioned both the informal and the formal way of speaking French. Merci is the casual way to thank someone. If you want to be more formal, there is another phrase you should use. Je vous remercie. Je vous remercie. Let's break this phrase down. Je is I, and vous is the formal word for you. Remercie means give thanks. I give thanks to you. Je vous remercie. How do you answer? It's easy. There are basically two different ways to do it. The first is de rien. De rien. De rien literally means it's nothing, but it is the equivalent of you are welcome. The other way to say you are welcome is the expression je vous en prie. Je vous en prie. Literally, this phrase means I beg you to do it or please do, but it has become a common and polite way to respond to someone thanking you. So when someone's saying merci to you, we can simply reply with de rien or je vous en prie. Now it's time for Ingrid's insights. If you're not sure about whether to use merci or je vous remercie, just keep it simple. You don't have to worry about formal or informal situations. Merci can be used with just about anyone, anywhere, or at any time. Do you know what au revoir means? In our next lesson, you will learn this and other greetings in French. À bientôt! In the last lesson, we learned how to be grateful to people by saying merci. In this lesson, we'll learn some of the other most common greetings used in France. Vous êtes prêts? Are you ready? Alors, c'est parti. Let's start. The most used informal greeting is salut. Salut. Salut means hi, hello, or goodbye. We use it when we meet but also when we leave. We should only use this greeting with friends and family. And now, let's continue by discussing the formal way to greet people. The one you are probably used to hearing is bonjour. Bonjour. Literally, bonjour means good day. However, we may also interpret it as good morning or good afternoon. As a rule of thumb, we can use bonjour only during the daytime, from morning until evening. During the evening, we say bonsoir. Bonsoir. Soir is French for evening, so bonsoir means good evening. Bonjour and bonsoir are used when we meet someone, but when we leave, we don't say them again. In this formal situation, French people use au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir means goodbye. Finally, in French, we have an expression meaning see you soon that can be considered both formal and informal. À bientôt. À bientôt. Now, you can greet people in many different ways in French. Let's review them all again. When meeting someone informally, we say salut. When meeting someone formally, we say bonjour or bonsoir. When living in a formal situation, au revoir. When living, no matter whether it's formal or informal situation, à bientôt. It's easy, isn't it? Now it's time for Ingrid's insights. In formal situation, French people commonly greet each other by shaking hands. On the other hand, if we meet someone we are really friends with, we kiss each other on both cheeks. Don't be afraid to do it with your French friends, it's normal. During the next lesson, we'll learn the meaning of the phrase Parlez-vous anglais? Do you already know it? We'll be waiting to talk about it with you in our next Le Français en 3 minutes lesson. À bientôt!
Welcome back to Top Words, and this week will be about top 15 questions you should know. So if you travel in France, pay attention to those. Aimes-tu la cuisine française? Do you like French food? So if you are invited somewhere, usually people ask this question. Aimes-tu la cuisine française? Do you like French food? Oh, aimes-tu la cuisine française? Yeah, sure, I love it. So, do you like French food? C'est quand votre anniversaire? When is your birthday? Quand est ton anniversaire? If you want to be a bit casual. Ou quand est ton anniversaire? When is your birthday? Combien de temps as-tu appris le français? How long have you been studying French? Combien de temps as-tu appris le français? Or, pendant combien de temps as-tu appris le français? Usually we say pendant combien de temps. I'm sorry if I speak really fast, but French people usually speak really fast. For 3 months. Wow, you're good. Comment t'appelles-tu? What's your name? You will hear this one a lot. So, comment t'appelles-tu? Or more casually will be comment tu t'appelles? Comment vas-tu? How are you? Comment vas-tu? How are you? Hey, bonjour, comment vas-tu? Or you will often hear comment ça va? Hey, comment ça va? D'où venez-vous? Where are you from? D'où venez-vous? Where do you come from? And just answer where you come from. I'm from America! French people often make jokes about English-speaking people, so prove them wrong by answering in French and you will impress them really much. That would be so great. So try it. Es-tu déjà allé en France? Have you been to France? Well, aller is go. So if you are already in France when answering this, it would be Es-tu déjà venu en France? Which is did you ever come to France? With a notion of did you ever come before or is it your first time? Maybe you will also hear this one. Is it your first time in France? Ou est-ce que c'est ta première fois en France? Où as-tu appris le français? Where did you learn French? Où as-tu appris le français? Where did you learn French? On French Pod 101 with me. Yeah, where did you learn French? Leave me a comment below. Maybe in your home country or on the internet, or did you study it more seriously in school? So just tell me. Où habitez-vous? Where do you live? I used to live in the south, so between Spain and Italy. It was a nice place, full of sun and everything. You should check it out, so come to the south of France, it's sunny. Où sont les toilettes? Where is the bathroom? Où sont les toilettes? You will need this one in a restaurant. Toilette is a plural word in French. We used to make a joke that French toilets are so dirty that you have to check many of them before finding a decent one. That's why it's a plural name. Some toilets you have to pay to access them actually in public places. So be careful. Sometimes you need a coin, especially in stations like train stations. Où travaillez-vous? Where do you work? Où travaillez-vous? Where do you work? I work on the internet. It's a worldwide place. So, and after this one, usually you will be asked, what do you work in? Or what's your job? Quel est ton travail? Ou dans quoi travailles-tu? Here you go. Qu'avez-vous dit? What did you say? Qu'avez-vous dit? Or you will often hear, pardon? Or excuse me? Like, I'm sorry, like I didn't catch you. So, pardon, excusez-moi. Or can you repeat? Pouvez-vous répéter? So if French people say that to you, just try and repeating what you said. Qu'est-ce que c'est? What is this? Qu'est-ce que c'est? I don't know. Show them something fancy for your own country and tell them. And they will ask, oh, qu'est-ce que c'est? Quel est ton numéro de téléphone? What's your phone number? Quel est ton numéro de téléphone? What's your phone number? This is a pickup line. Hey, what's your phone number? Quel est ton numéro de téléphone? Ah, yeah, maybe they will ask for your pseudo, which is your ID in any web messaging service. Es-tu célibataire? Are you single? And if you are traveling to France and happen to find love, maybe you will be asked, are you single? Es-tu célibataire? Or maybe the other sneaky way around. Est-ce que tu as un copain? Ou est-ce que tu as une copine? Do you have a boyfriend or do you have a girlfriend? So maybe you will find French love in France. Who knows? And it's the end for this week. Don't forget to subscribe for more and don't forget to check the website if you want to know more about French. And see you next time. À bientôt. Oh. Oh.
How are your French listening skills? First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end.
Un homme et une femme parlent. Que vont-ils faire en premier?
Que voulez-vous faire aujourd'hui?
Je veux aller voir un film.
Ok, moi je veux regarder un match de baseball à la télé.
Je veux aussi aller faire du shopping.
Le match de baseball commencera à 1h de l'après-midi.
Ok, donc allons voir le film d'abord et ensuite vous pourrez regarder le match de baseball.
Très bien. Et nous allons faire du shopping ce soir.
Que vont-ils faire en premier? Un homme et une femme parlent. Que vont-ils faire en premier?
Que voulez-vous faire aujourd'hui?
Je veux aller voir un film.
Ok, moi je veux regarder un match de baseball à la télé.
Je veux aussi aller faire du shopping.
Le match de baseball commencera à 1h de l'après-midi.
Ok, donc allons voir le film d'abord et ensuite vous pourrez regarder le match de baseball.
Très bien. Et nous allons faire du shopping ce soir.
Did you get it right? I hope you learned something from this quiz. Let us know if you have any questions. See you next time.
In the last lesson, we learned the most common forms of greetings in French. Do you remember them? In this lesson, we are going to learn a very useful phrase. Do you speak English? If you find yourself in a situation where you need assistance in English, this phrase can be a lifesaver. And because you're asking it in French, you can be sure that everyone will understand what you're saying, even if their answer is no. Here's the informal way to say it. Est-ce que tu parles anglais? Est-ce que tu parles anglais? In French, verbs change depending on the pronoun that is used. Please notice the word tu in the middle of the sentence. Remember that this is the informal way to say you. The next word is the verb parler, which means to speak. Because it's referring to tu, it's conjugated to tu parles. Est-ce que is an interrogative form to introduce the question. It is similar to the English word do here. And you probably recognize anglais, that is English. Est-ce que tu parles anglais? To learn how to properly conjugate verbs like parler, please look at the Absolute Beginner series on FrenchPod101.com. You can find very detailed grammar lessons and resources there. We are now going to make this sentence formal. First, we need to use the formal version of you, which is vous. If we change the word to vous, we will conjugate parler differently. It becomes this, but it's pronounced the same way, parler. Est-ce que vous parlez anglais? Est-ce que vous parlez anglais? Adding excuse-moi, excuse me, the sentence becomes even more polite. Excusez-moi, est-ce que vous parlez anglais? Excusez-moi, est-ce que vous parlez anglais? The responses you will receive could be one of these three. Oui, yes, oui. Un peu, a little. Un peu. Non, je ne parle pas anglais. No, I don't speak English. Non, je ne parle pas anglais. Since this last one is a negative statement, we need to say ne before the verb parle and pas after it. Notice that the verb parle is slightly different from parler. Remember, the verb changed depending on the pronoun used. We are now talking about je, French for I, thus I don't speak is je ne parle pas. Now it's time for Ingrid's insights. For those of you who are not only English speakers, you can obviously use this question with any other language you need. French people study other European languages at school, so maybe you will get lucky. Just substitute anglais with English, italien for Italian, russe for Russian, espagnol for Spanish, allemand for German, and any other languages. In this lesson, we mentioned the expression excusez-moi. But did you know that this could also be used as an apology? In the next lesson, we will learn this and other ways to apologize in French. It's never too late to show your good manners with French people. I'll see you in our next Le Français en 3 minutes. À bientôt!
Hi watchers! Today we are going to learn to respond to the question, how are you? So if anyone is asking you how you're doing or how are you, here are some answers you can give them. Let's start. First one is, je vais bien. I'm fine. How are you in French is comment vas-tu? Comment vas-tu? Je vais bien. So how are you? Oh, I'm fine. J'ai sommeil. I'm sleepy. Comment vas-tu? Ah, j'ai sommeil. Sommeil. So how are you today? Ah, I'm sleepy. J'ai trop travaillé hier et maintenant j'ai sommeil. I worked too hard yesterday and now I'm sleepy. Je suis fatiguée. I'm tired. Je n'ai pas beaucoup dormi hier soir et maintenant je suis fatiguée. I didn't sleep well last night and now I'm tired. Meow, twice. Je pète la forme. I'm great. Je pète la forme. Ah! This is literally it means I break the shape. Whereas when you are super great and in super strong shape and feeling amazing. Woo! Ah! Comment ça va? Ça va super! So how are you doing? I'm great! Or I'm doing awesome! Je me sens mal. I'm feeling bad. So, for example, when you ate something bad and then you say, ah, I ate something weird and now I'm feeling bad. J'ai mangé quelque chose de mauvais et maintenant je me sens mal. When you are feeling dizzy, it also works. Ça va pas mal. I'm not bad. It's when you are doing so-so. Like, how are you doing? Ah, ça va pas mal. I mean, I'm not doing well, but I'm not going too bad, so meh. Et vous? And you? So if you want to be more casual with someone, you can ask et toi? And you? So, oh, comment ça va? Ça va bien, et toi? How are you doing? I'm fine, and you? Merci d'avoir demandé. Thank you for asking. So, comment ça va? Ah, ça va pas mal, merci d'avoir demandé. Ah, how are you doing? Ah, it's not bad, thank you for asking. Well, it's a polite way to end the conversation, maybe. Instead of going, ah, how are you doing? Fine, and you? Fine, and you? Fine, and you? Comment allez-vous ces derniers temps? How have you been doing recently? This is also quite formal. You can hear a lot of old people asking this way. So, oh, comment allez-vous ces derniers temps? How have you been recently? Ah! Je suis triste. I'm feeling sad. Mon chat vient de mourir et je me sens triste. My cat just died and I'm feeling sad. And then you get a good pat on the back and you can ask for cake. That would be nice. I like asking for cake when I'm sad. Chocolate ones. I like chocolate. So that's it for this week, watchers. So tell me, how are you feeling in the comments? And don't forget to check FrenchPod 101 for more lessons. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. No, everyone tells me it's not house, a house. And I just cannot do it. So, how are you?
How are your French listening skills? First, you'll see an image and hear a question. Next comes a short dialogue. Listen carefully and see if you can answer correctly. We'll show you the answer at the end.
Un homme et une femme discutent. Qu'est-ce que la femme a mangé ce matin? Ah, j'ai faim.
As-tu pris le petit déjeuner?
Oui, je l'ai pris, mais seulement un peu.
Qu'as-tu mangé?
Un yaourt et du café.
C'est trop peu. Tu devrais aussi manger du pain et des fruits.
Qu'est-ce que la femme a mangé ce matin? Un homme et une femme discutent. Qu'est-ce que la femme a mangé ce matin? Ah, j'ai faim.
As-tu pris le petit déjeuner?
Oui, je l'ai pris, mais seulement un peu.
Qu'as-tu mangé?
Un yaourt et du café.
C'est trop peu. Tu devrais aussi manger du pain et des fruits.
Did you get it right? I hope you learned something from this quiz. Let us know if you have any questions. See you next time.
And this week is gonna be 10 lines you need for introducing yourself. Here we go. Comment t'appelles-tu? What's your name? Bonjour, comment t'appelles-tu? Hello, what's your name? Es-tu déjà allé en France? Have you been to France? So yeah, people will be like, es-tu déjà allé en France? And then you can answer, no, it's my first time. So non, c'est ma première fois. Comment vas-tu? How are you? How you doing? Comment vas-tu? When you meet someone in the morning, you're like, hey, hi, how you doing? Hey, salut, comment vas-tu? Or, comment ça va? Usually when you're speaking with friends, it's comment ça va? So, hey, comment ça va? Ça va bien. Something like that. Aimes-tu la cuisine française? Do you like French food? Come on, everyone likes French food. It's the bestest in the world. So tell me in the comment if you like French food and what's your favorite French food, because we got plenty of it. My favorite French food is croissant. You can have them for breakfast. They are buttery and yummy and crunchy and everything. C'est quand votre anniversaire? When is your birthday? This one is quite polite, and if you want to use a less formal version, it would be c'est quand ton anniversaire? My birthday is. Mon anniversaire est. Dun, dun, dun. D'où venez-vous? Where are you from? I'm from France! So, d'où venez-vous? Where are you from? Well, obviously, I'm from France. Where are you from? Où as-tu appris le français? Where did you learn French? On FrenchPod101.com! That's what you are here. So, if you are really good and speak French to people pretty easily, they will be like, oh, où as-tu appris le français? Where did you learn French? Tell them you watch Lia's video. Où habitez-vous? Where do you live? Where do you guys live? So yeah, if you are traveling to France, this will also be a question you will commonly be asked. So, où habitez-vous? I live in America. Où sont les toilettes? Where is the bathroom? This is an important sentence to know when you are going to a restaurant or wherever in the metro. Don't go to the toilet in the metro because first you have to pay for it, then it's super dirty. Toilette in French, it's a plural noun because you have to look for many toilets before finding one that's clean. That's what we say in French. So yeah, don't hesitate to ask, but maybe you will be surprised. Où sont les toilettes? Où travaillez-vous? Where do you work? Or, où travailles-tu? For the more casual version. Je travaille en tant que designer. I work as a designer. This is fancy to say, so just go with it. Yeah. So that's it for this week. Don't forget to subscribe wherever it is and go to the website to learn more French. See you next time. Bye. Nice, 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 baby.